Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but I'm back today bringing you more of an informational video than anything. In the time that I've been gone, I've been working really hard on a couple of tracks that I'm really a fan of. Now, something I've realized in that time is that there is one FL Studio stock plugin that I think a lot of people are missing out on. It has many uses, especially for making tracks with darker vibes. It also has a lot of hidden features that can make everything 1,000 times more interesting. Really quick before we start, I just want to let you know that my website is currently down. Seeing that no one was buying anything, I wanted to wait until I have a few more things up there that will attract more traffic. This will make it so I'm not spending money that I'm not making back, and I have more time to work on the quality. Anyways, without further ado, let's talk about this plugin, shall we? So here I just have a bass line that I sound designed in Serum. So it's kind of boring. So the plugin that I am talking about is Effector, and this plugin I think is very underrated. It has a lot of capabilities and it's very useful for certain scenarios. So I have it turned on here, and I'm just going to turn off the second one because this is the one I want to focus on. Listen to what it does to the second part here. It makes it so much more interesting to listen to, and it's not flat. So this is the delay plugin, and this is where you want to take advantage of where you're dragging it along the grid, because where I drag it will change the effect that it makes to the sound. So if I drag it over here, can't hear much. A little bit kind of screechy up there. That doesn't seem to do much. But where I had it. And you can also change the position with the parameter toggles here. So there's also the tempo option. So I have it turned way up, so it's kind of like a slap, like transient delay. So you can turn that down. However, I can't exaggerate enough how much I don't recommend that. I also have it turned to 1/8. So if I turn it down to like something like this, it's just, I really wanted to make the delay go really fast, so that's why I have it set up here. Yeah, it's just a lot better. The second effect I have on here is the ring modulation, and I have it set to 1/4, the tempo all the way down because it doesn't affect what it does. I put it all the way up here, and what it does is it gives kind of like a screeching high end to the sound. It makes it a lot more interesting, so you can see the modulation right here. And I can probably drag the parameters somewhere else. That's kind of more of a bassy sound. That one's a lot more focused on the mids. That's kind of like an annoying drilly high end. Yeah, so I think right there is a perfect spot. Now, it also has another fun feature that I really like inside of it, and I'll play you this outro, and towards the end you'll kind of notice an effect kicking in. So you kind of heard it, it got a kind of like a bit crushed towards the end. So I actually have this effect on the master, so it's affecting everything, and as you can imagine, it is an effector. I'm using this lo-fi preset, which I've actually never used before. It's similar to Serum's downsample distortion, so if I switch this, if I go into Serum and I choose downsample, it's basically downsample distortion, but it's called the lo-fi effect inside of Serum. What even is this? So towards the end of the song, you can notice that the wet level is rising. So that's a pretty cool effect. I'm going to open a new project and show you some more of its capabilities. So I have this really percussive heavy bass line right here. Now in this one I did actually add the delay effect as well, and you can see the automation coming in right here. It adds a lot of release and adds this cool slap delay to the end. Now this other one I have here is what I think a lot of people actually know this, the Vox effect inside of Effector. I have it going up right here. And you'll be able to hear it. It's the sound itself is hard to explain, so I kind of just have to show it to you. So here it is. So I just have it set to the center parameter here, and I left everything the same, and I'm just modulating the wetness inside of Effector. It gives it a lot more of a, I don't know, it just makes it a lot darker if I just play it and the sound, the bass by itself. You don't want to turn it up too high, because too high it just kind of starts to give a weird, it's cool, but it's kind of like ringy and it's got a weird transient to it. Now filter is really cool because depending on where you drag it on the parameters, it will change what kind of filter it is and how much it's filtering it. So if I just drag this as it's playing, so as you can see, if you drag it to the left, it gets rid of the high end. And as you drag it to the right, it gets rid of the low end. What I would recommend for filter is using it down here. You can get kind of like that old, like techno style, kind of like Crystal Method sound down here. If you just mess around with the parameters a little bit, you can do just like a ramping sound using these knobs here. If you were to modulate them both at the same time, it would give you some really cool effects that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise. So that was Effector. In my opinion, the most underrated plugin that FL has. I'm kind of surprised that the plugin is free. It's really high quality and is really powerful in the right hands. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. We just hit 600 subs, which is really cool, and I plan on making more videos soon.